All right, so you guys are welcome back. So let me share my screen and let's do justice to that. Boom, 500. Okay, share screen. Oh, so okay, I'll attend to questions very soon. Let me just rush over this one. Hey, my laptop battery is running down. Oh. Okay, while we are doing that, I prefer to use the laptop to explain because my chat on my phone looks very, very rough, so I don't want it to confuse us more. What's going on? Okay, I believe you can see my screen now. Okay, very good. So I created this zone on daily. This is a former support that was broken out of, and this market was trying to come and retest this support now as a resistance. Okay, but remember, it's a region. It's a region. Now, this happening is showing the end of a downtrend and a buy moving up. So I was anticipating the at least before anything major will happen, market should get to middle Bollinger Band. Okay, on daily. I know it's boom, so you know you can easily get there in just one or two or three booms. Okay, so that was what I looked at as that this candle of yesterday. So my intention was for market to at least come and retest 9766. All right, that was my intention. So I was planning to take trade from the open of the daily candle to this point. So if I had taken that trade from the open of this candle to this place, that's about 1,000. Please, who's drawing on my screen? That's about 1,444. If you divide 144 divided by 2, that's like 70, right? So what I was expecting was about another $65 minimum using 0.5 on that trade. As yesterday, like I said, I was analyzing this very early this morning at the open of this daily candle. So that was my expectation. Now let's go to 4 hours. I started from daily. So come to 4 hours now. This is where today will have started. I think here. Today is 5, right? So it should be here. This is where today started on the hourly candle. Okay. So what did we see? Middle market moved from bottom, closed at middle Bollinger Band. FTS is playing out on 4 hours. That's one confirmation, number one. Okay. So I will have entered at the open of this next candle. All right, but I didn't enter immediately. So what I did was come and place my buy limit somewhere here. 9586. Let me check my trade to be sure where I entered that market. Boom, 9578. Very good. 9578. So I placed the buy limit at 9578.4. 9578, somewhere around there. Why? My 13 moving average is there. So I was expecting, yeah, it was there. 9578 was there. So I was expecting this market that opened here, okay, to sell and pick me up on the middle Bollinger Band or on my 13 moving average, then spike all up. Do we understand it? That was what I was looking at. And if you look at it very well, just this 4 hours candle because I remember this boom was also fast for me. Just this 4-hour candle here delivered my take profit. Can you see my 9766 here? That was my target take profit. Okay, can you see that just this candle delivered that trade? Okay, but I did not even wait for market to get to this point. I opted out of this market at 9662. 9662. So that means I even got out very, very early. 9662 is around there. Somewhere around there. But can you see that the analysis played out? It came to this place where I anticipated it to get to. That's on 4 hours. Let's look at 1 hour. Today we'll have started on 1 hour. Today is 5. So today started around here. Around here. So this was where yesterday's candle finished. And what are you seeing? We are seeing a confluence of 50 moving average and 13 moving average here. So I knew market will still go up. Okay. I now waited for market to come and pick me at was 9578. 9578 around here. On top of this 13 moving average here. That was the region where I placed myself. And market came up, went down a little. My stop loss was somewhere, I think, below here. Either here or this one. Either of these two. I can't remember because now the trade has delivered, so it's not showing my stop loss again. But when we took it, this will have been where I will have placed my stop loss below this low. And you can see that the middle Bollinger Band is there. I was expecting middle Bollinger Band to form a support too. So I'll come and wait below it, a little below it. And by calculation too, I saw that if that trade was going to hit stop loss, I was going to lose $25 to make about 60 something. And I took 2 positions. Okay, so if I had not jumped out of my trade, my 2 positions would have delivered what I wanted. Now this would have been a good place to also look for a take profit. My 200 is here. My God, I'm not recording. Yay. Okay, I'm recording. Fear for catchment. Okay, so do you understand that? So basically what I do is I start from the daily, I streamline it to 4 hours, I streamline it to 1 hour to enter. Then I place pending orders, anticipating the market will come to a particular region, pick me up from that strong spot and carry me to where we are going. As at this morning, like I said about crash, market has started buying and I was feeling, oh, I have lost that crash. You understand? But I just left it there and it came to play out. I think it happened to me too last week too, that people started buying crash seriously. And I felt market has left me, only for market to crash all. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my network. It just tripped up. Okay, so like what I said is I analyze from the daily, look at how the day ended on daily and how a new candle forms. I look at FTS, I look at price action to decide what is going to happen. Then I set a pending order, hoping that it will happen that way. Okay, so I was saying it before the network started misbehaving that I will have set my take profit here too. And you can see what is happening. Market is finding it very difficult to boom through this guy on 1 hour. But if you look at daily, something is still likely to happen. Sorry. Okay, I'm expecting market to at least boom to this place before maybe a major downcast will happen. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting. I think with these few points of mine, I should shut up. My laptop battery is going down and that's what I'm using to record. So please, let's have your questions Let me see. Somebody posted a question the other time. I hope I can. Oh, the network has wiped all our messages. So please, let's quickly ask our questions before this battery runs out. Let's ask our questions. Possibly by midnight too, if I'm still awake, I would be sending pictures of my analysis. I'm not going to take my trade. I'm just going to be posting what I expect to happen. I'm not the CEO of binary.com. Okay. All right. So questions, please, quickly. Your laptop chat, is it a demo? This is a demo now. This is a demo. Because when I logged into my own demo, I can place orders on demo. This is a demo account. Please, I would like to know more about the limit orders. I explained. Were you not the one that asked this question yesterday about buy limit and code that Piper explained? Okay, maybe in subsequent or possibly tomorrow, remind me in the group. Okay. I'll try to look for the discussion on that topic, and you read from. I'll tag you then. Just remind me in the group. I'll tag you with the question. With the responses we gave to that topic. You don't know how to place order on laptop, right? I actually don't use my laptop to trade. I just use it to analyze. So I'm not so good with that too. On phone, ABBA. Okay, we'll sort that in the group. Any other question? I don't know. Okay, let me allow you to, please, this white line on chart is 200. Yeah, it's even exponential, not simple. But simple also looks very, very close to it. I said it earlier. I said the moving average, when market is, let me see where it's clearing. Now, when market is below my 200, it's just the same thing that your 13 and 50 are doing. Even our Bollinger Bands are more like moving averages. They are serving the same purpose as the moving averages, supports and resistances. Okay, for market coming from this lower Bollinger Band, this is a resistance for it. And if it breaks through that resistance, it's going for another level of resistance. This now becomes a support. Can you see what happened here? It was a resistance here. Can you see that there was a wick under here? It was a resistance here. When this guy broke through it, he came back and retested it as a support. Then it's going back to the next level of resistance. So all these lines are all serving as moving supports and resistances. They, like Lord Sugar used the English, there's a strong zone. There's a strong a magnetic field. For those of us that did physics, there's a strong magnetic field around that region. So there must be a force. There must be, electromagnetic force. Yeah, that's the English I was trying to remember. Okay, so now when market is below my 200, like I said, my 200 serves as my trend indicator. It tells me the strength of the market on higher time frames. It also shows on lower time frames. So when market is below it, what do we see? Sells. It came to retest it and broke through, became a support. It retested, it broke back, it became a resistance again. Broke through, came to retest it, bounced back up. So when market is above my 200, it is buying. When it is below my 200, it is selling. Okay. So, but this is more for people that have gone advanced. You cannot, I like the illustration he gave. You cannot be in GS2 and expect to do the mathematics of an SS2 student. So understand the simple ones first. They all play out. Like I told you, of all the strategies I know or I've heard of, FTS is the simplest. What other question? I was thinking my software is faulty until I logged in to my live account. If you don't have money on your demo, you will not be able to play straight now. Anyway, we will sort that maybe in subsequent classes. We'll sort that. Like I said, I hardly use my laptop to trade. I just use just for me to see a large screen. You understand? Than what my phone will show me. Okay. So any other questions, guys? Any other question? Question, question, question. Agents, I don't know if you can quickly. Uh, I'm kind of considerate about my laptop so that the recording will not cut off. My laptop is really low now. I think I'm still trying to beg Lord Sugar to consider my proposal so that we'll be having this kind of classes once a week. Okay, so that all of us can really rub minds together. Then those of us that have been doing a little fine with our trades or with our analysis will be able to come to share what we know, our own perspective to trades. Okay, so that everybody can learn from everybody. So most likely in subsequent classes, we'll be having Piper, we'll be having some other guys that I know, like Lord Sugar call them ghost traders in the group, but they are tough guys, but very, very ghosty. Okay, so we'll be bringing some of them. I have Femilo too. At least I can vouch for what Femilo knows. I can vouch for only two. That's Posy. I can vouch for agents. I think I can vouch for Emmanuel. Where is Emmanuel? Okay, Emmanuel is not here. I can also vouch for Daniel. Okay, so we are going to bring these people together to make sure that all of us can rub minds together to become better. Okay, I just hope that we will take it seriously and maximize this kind of opportunity that we have. Of all the groups I know, I think this is the first group where you see people sharing ideas, basically just sharing ideas, not calling trades. I have another group like that it's been done. So they don't share trades, they only share knowledge. Okay, so that is how people will grow. We cannot keep teaching, we cannot keep giving you fish when we should teach you how to fish. All right. So please ask questions in the group and please demo well. Don't be in a rush. I was sure of my analysis. It was supposed to give me $60. I still did not go for $60. I jumped out of the trade when I have met my target. This guy that is not hearing me. I think we need to do deliverance for the guy. Please, can we hear me loud and clear? Please, can we hear me? Okay, so I think we need to do baptism for that guy because his ear is faulty. All right. So if there are no more questions, once again, I want to appreciate Lord Sugar for this opportunity. When power supply, thank God they restored my light yesterday. So when power supply comes up in the midnight, I would upload the videos and send it to the group so that those that missed the training can join. Okay, someone is saying, assuming you take a trade on higher time frames, does MA 13 and 50 on lower time frame affect the trade? Uh, yes and no. In fact, yes, because what is happening on the lower time frames, what is happening on the higher time frames have started long ago on lower time frame. Okay, so all these things, if you have an understanding of how, what's the English? How the moving averages, the job of the moving averages, if you understand it basically, then you can see them play out on lower time frames. Let me quickly see if I can rush over that before this battery runs down. This is 15 minutes. What are we seeing here? Whoosh. My battery is already, I think I won't be able to explain that now. My laptop is already singing battery low, so it can go off anytime from now. So I want to appreciate us for, you can ask that question again in the group chat if I can still answer that. So I want to appreciate every one of us for this call. And once again, I want to thank Lord Sugar for this opportunity. Thank you very much. I believe that we would all make you proud. All right. So you guys, let's keep being our best. Please, account management, risk management, trading plan, understanding the FTS, understanding the price action behind it, why these things are happening. The market will always have a voice. Okay. So work with the laid down principles and don't be greedy about it. Don't be too overconfident about trade because you don't own the market, especially for crash and boom. Anything can happen any minute. I've seen situations whereby it's just for my trade to close my take profit and it will crash back to loss. Maybe you are looking at $1, and market will get to 99 cents and it will crash to minus $2. Okay, So please, you don't own the market. Always secure your trades. A bird in the hand is worth a million in the bush. So with these 3 points of mine, let us go to the group and tell everybody that we enjoyed ourselves in this Zoom call. And please begin to beg Lord Sugar or begin to pray. I'm seeing somebody writing good. Begin to pray that God will touch Lord Sugar's mind to endorse it. That will be having this kind of fellowship every week. All right. So I wish you a wonderful night. Let me quickly save this laptop before the recording wipes out. So we'll see in the group. Possibly if I'm awake by midnight, we'll analyze. I will share my thoughts on the market for us. Then we can all see how to make money. So have a wonderful night, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.